You, dude, are killing me. Oh.
Thank you.
Getting up time yet. I love you. A few more minutes. Just no.
Welcome to an extremely edited yet completely real day in our life in lockdown.
Rocco. This kid is obsessed with Humpty Dumpty and it's been about a year now. It's too much. Right, I'm going to get myself a bit more presentable because I've got work in a bit, and then I'm going to tell you what this video is all about. Oh, naked man. Ben, make some abs.
Dada, make some abs.
Have you got abs?
Yeah.
Where are your abs?
Here.
Yeah. This is lockdown hair. Today I just want to film a little bit of a day in the life vlog from being in lockdown. Over in England we're not like completely locked down, but we are all sort of self-isolating and practicing social distancing, and so far I'm not hating it. But that's mostly because we don't like going out that much anyway. Today is Saturday and luckily I do all my clients online, so I'm going to do them, and then a couple of recipes that I want to make. A really good turkey taco recipe that you will simply love, and then I thought I'd throw in like a little home ab workout routine, and the rest of it is just kind of going about our day, working, chilling out, spending time with Rocco, hopefully be able to go to the woods, and I want to take Rem and show him how to play Austrian nails, which is super fun. Yeah, I've also got to do really boring stuff like accounts. I haven't paid myself any money in a while, so I need to do that. I've now got to turn my living room into a gym. And because I haven't seen the hairdresser in 500 years. Voila. Here we go. That's a bit better. Got 5s, foam roller, bands, 16s, 32. I can go up to 20s on these. And what's this one? I think that's a 16 as well. Nobody needs all this kit to do a good home workout. It's just I happen to have it. Okay, everyone got their band on? Right, we're going to do one last set up here. It's just that little bit lower than the rest of the girls. Nice and low, push out against the band. Babe, you're pumping out, get yourself down. 3, 2, 1, down, push out against your band. No bouncing forward. On the back, twist up. Shoulder goes back. And squeeze out against the band. Good. Left fanny lock. That's it, well done. 1, last exercise. So all the banded girls, remember.
What are you watching?
This.
Cool. That is doing your breakfast. Eggy crumpets, strawberries.
I wanted toast.
Well, you've got eggy crumpets.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think you'll find you have. Typical Saturday morning.
Chest back and up and ducked out. Back down. Driving in with your heels. Ducked out. Back down. 10. 9. 8. 1. Well done. Good. Right, let's go on to the next superset. Just finished my first class of the morning, so I am going to make a protein shake, and then I've got one more client, and then we're going to do abs. Hands
Like
up.
a curry flavoured milk.
It's not curry flavour.
All I can taste is curry.
It is. It's not curry flavour. It's cinnamon and cardamom and.
Everything that goes into a curry.
Oh God. Right, one more client. This room is always my happy place. Client's finished, so I am going to do an ab workout. Yeah. So not worried about traumatising our child or anything, are you?
No.
You've been meaning to work on this for a long time, haven't you?
I will get it done. It's just I'm doing several things at once.
Rem's working on this super amazing sculpt. He's looking after Batman, but of course the shooting has been cancelled for the next few months, so he's getting to catch up with some of his other sculpts, but he's also doing an excellent Batman piece, but I bet you I can't convince him to show you at the moment.
No, not yet.
Not yet,
It's
but
not ready yet.
it is. To do this, I kind of want to comment on something that I've had done. A month ago, I had a procedure done on my jaw. I had it Botoxed because I've got something like, I think it's called a hyperactive masticator or mastoid muscle, I don't know. I've got a hyperactive jaw muscle. Haha, big joke because I talk so much. I've got really overdeveloped jaw muscles and they were starting to ache all the time. So my dentist was like, well, you've got a choice. You can wear a mouth guard or you can, I can relax the muscle. Once I had it Botox, I stopped being able to smile. Like, I could not smile at all. It was really weird. Like, that's my smile. Look, hang on. I feel like an idiot doing this, but that is like as much as I can smile at the moment. So it's like I've got quite an animated smile. I've got quite a big smiley face, and I mean, I don't think I'm like the most best looking person in the world, but I do like my smile and I do miss it. And I just feel like when I'm looking and talking at the camera, I'm like catching sight of myself and I'm thinking, oh, I look like I'm sneering, and I'm not. I'm genuinely happy, I'm genuinely smiley, I'm genuinely positive. I just look a little bit like still off kilter with my face because I still don't have like the power to smile. They thought that my jaw muscles were so overdeveloped that certain muscles in my face were doing jobs that they shouldn't be doing. So they were taking over the job of like my smaller smiling muscles. So those muscles atrophied, and then of course when we froze those muscles, the ones that are hyperdominant, it's like my ability to smile went. I'm trying to work out whether I'm learning to smile again and learning to use my actual proper smiling muscles to smile, or if actually maybe I shouldn't carry on with the procedures because I probably have to have it done like maybe once a year just to keep the muscles soft. So anyway, that's that. It was interesting. I would say at the moment I'm on the fence about whether it's worth Botoxing your jaw muscles. Anyway, I just wanted to put that in here because I just feel like my face doesn't look like my face at the moment. Right, we're gonna get in and we're gonna do an ab workout. Done is exercise today. Next one. The whole way? No. Are you sure?
No.
You're not going to nag at me this whole time?
No.
I'm finishing my workout, trying to watch a bit of Yona Junton. Okay. Oh, God.
I don't know if you
Is she talking to me?
Yeah.
where I am.
And to you?
Yeah.
Do you like her?
Yes, I do. That's why I'm watching her.
Does Dada like her?
I hope not. It's quite a good workout actually. Solid abs. There's one thing that I have noticed from being in here. That's the state of my floor.
Higher camera. Higher camera. I didn't touch the camera.
You didn't touch it? Oh, you're so cute. I need to do a little bit of work right now. It feels like weird, like most people have like family days on Saturdays, but Saturdays tends to be my busiest working day. That, Thursdays and Mondays. So, yeah, they get to play whilst I get to do my accounts. Fun. Look at all these recipes I've got to write up for my clients. I'm making this for you, which is my turkey taco recipe. It is so delicious. I cannot wait to make it. I really am in the mood, and we're going to watch the Joker. I am now also using you completely as procrastination because I don't want to do my accounts. Little procrastination snack. These are my favourite go-to snack. Do you ever wait till you're just ready to do work and then you're like, nah, food? Sounds like Rocco's getting really impatient downstairs, so I'm going to try and figure out how to use my new gimbal. I was really low a few months ago and Rem bought me this new crane too. I'm so excited, but I kind of got all the gear and no idea, so I'm going to figure out how to use it so I can get some really cool footage going to the woods and play my Austrian game, which I haven't played in ages. It's called Nails. That's what I'm talking about. Show me how to use it.
Inside the case gimbal, you need to unlock the arms. To do that, simply switch the latch under the pan arm. To lock the access arm...
2,000 years later.
So I've got hammers, you've got Clubbells.
Hold hands all together.
Hold hands all together. You have to tap your nail in, just slightly, okay? Yeah, you're going to have one as well. You can't move and you can't whack it, it's just going to be there. Nah. Ah! Did you see it?
Bring it back like a kettlebell. Bring it to order. Bring it to order. Again.
Come in! I'll go find him now. Where are you? This is Rocco's favourite place. He just loves it here. So I've been coming every day to these steps. You're going to climb that one? There it goes!
He was waving at you! Wind your knees, just like a kettlebell swing. Hip hinge. Bring to order.
Okay.
So that's your order position. There.
Okay.
Now that leads on to swipes.
That was
Order.
See that?
Yeah, see?
Snack, needed garlic. It's playtime over for a little bit. I have got to get on and do my accounts. I hate doing things like this. That baba ganoush is super nice, really easy. All you need is tahini, a whole eggplant that you've baked in the oven for about half an hour, olive oil, salt, lemon. You can put in some garlic if you wanted to. I didn't today because I couldn't be bothered to peel garlic. And I just ate a lot of it. And now I am going to, in fact, do my accounts. And then at some point, even though it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't know where the day's going. Everyone's saying like the days are going so slowly. I'm finding these days going so quickly. I'm still like doing so many exercises for my exercise, like just pages and pages and pages of exercise for my exercise library, so I can start getting on with this online weight loss retreat that I've been meaning to do for like the longest time, and it's going to be so good when it's up and done. It's kind of going to be bringing all my coaching services, which I do one-to-one with my clients, into like more of a group community format. I'm going to think about taking anywhere between 5 and 10 women at the same time. It's going to be slightly more affordable than one-to-one coaching, but hopefully still with that real personal trainer, personal coaching experience. But I'm just trying to work out all the exercise element of it. I had sorted out all the gym-based programs because it was going to be a choice whether you wanted to be like in the gym, training at home, or doing a little bit of both. So I've got to do all the program writing for that. So hopefully Rem and I will sit down and do that. And then I'm going to make this turkey taco dish, which is super nice. So if I... Alright, I'm nearly there with my accounts, but it's really funny. My dad, who lives with me because he's got Alzheimer's, has taken a bit of a rest, and Rocco's having none of it. Come and see. Oh, Grandpa's trying to take a break. Whilst we've got Rocco chuching Dad, gonna make a turkey black bean casserole thing. It's really nice. So it turns out that I'm missing half the ingredients for this, because you need to have like smoked paprika and spring onions, all of which I failed miserably. That's maybe it'll be good anyway, I'm sure it will. This is the most soul-destroying thing, because I have got this beautiful, oh it's not even there, Magimex blender thing, which would do this in 2 seconds flat. No. This is what you want, this nice consistency, like cauliflower couscous. Once the cauliflower is kind of all soft, you're going to put a buttload of Tabasco in. At this point I'll be putting in paprika and maybe a little bit of cumin. Oh, cumin, I have that. Wait, no, I don't have cumin. It's over. I could not buy for love nor money tin tomatoes anywhere, so I've been having to rely on these really expensive Mr. Organic, healthier choice arrabbiata sauces. But actually this is a bit of a win, because this one is Italian sun-ripened tomato with red chilli, red pepper, and it's a pasta sauce, and I am now gonna stick with this in this particular recipe because it's delightful. I found a mini can, yay. I'm gonna use my precious mini can of tomatoes in this dish. Goodbye. So that's it.
Goodbye, see you later.
Video's over. We're going to do our official goodbye, because now he's going to have dinner. I'm finally going to have a shower that I didn't have. Oh. And we're just going to chill out for the evening. We're going to have that amazing casserole, and that's it. You know the drill.
Please subscribe.
Yay! Bye.